Oh, we can bring that. All right. It's updating. Probably you're downloading your stuff depending on your connection speed. Say that again. Sorry. Yeah. Yeah. Well. Yeah. Hmm. A, cu- a couple. Man. What Zune? Well. Yeah. Yeah. I am doing it. Yeah. All right. Um. You need to. You probably Zune. You need to restart because you're popping in and creating new character sheets when you do that. Oh, whoa. Feedback on that. Say that again. Yeah. And it was just a second there. Yeah. You're fine now. Uh, yeah, y'all did. It was four actually. Yeah, that's what it is. You need to. Yeah, thank you. That you're right. You just needs to be Zune. You're putting in Zune dash monk, and you can't do that. Yeah, I'm gonna kill these character sheets you're creating. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you. That was the response we're looking for. All right. Yeah. Yeah, trust me. I was looking at when I first loaded up, and I was right in the middle of a session last week, and I'm like, going, "What the hell?" I was like, "I didn't need to learn this real quick." So, mm-hmm. Yep. What's wrong? What? Yeah, you got to change it to standard. Yeah, you have. Yeah. For some reason, they got the combat. They cleared out. Unless they just thought it was redundant. You know. Um, so yeah. Yeah. Don't no need to rebuild. Don't scare me. Uh, all right. All righty. Looks like everybody is on. And we last left off. Let's load up that map. Was the lovely town of Fandolin. There we are. Bring that in. And there, everybody's. Okay, whoop. Okay, folks, we are all here for session number 4 for the Monday. 3? Yeah, you're behind by one. Yeah, but y'all are actually farther than one of the other groups, so it's kind of it evens all out. So That's right. So, yeah, so we're gathered around the inn here. We have laid waste to the goblin hideout and rescued Sildar and brought him back to town. While he's getting things in order and trying to, yeah, yeah, went up to the manor and you laid waste to the Red Brand hideout and did, yeah, you let the goblin go. He had served his purpose, but now we have a cat. I forgot whose cat it is. So, someone, there you go. Yeah, that's just familiar. So, with that being said, everybody, I'll start with Mar. We'll go across the listing there and just introduce yourself again, your character, and just say hi. How about that? Mar, you're up. Mana. Crew cash. Zune. Oh, succinctly put. Anelius. Even Sinker. Kaz. There you go. All right. So, with that being said, we are back at the end. Everybody should have, we should have all rested up. Saved, like I said, saved the woodcutter's wife and the two teenager kids, and let them get them back to their house. And now are planning your next steps. From the storyline, what do y'all know? Let's see. Notes. What have y'all taken? What do y'all know so far? So that's right. So far, I believe y'all have made it. That was his dwarf. Sildar let you know that they had gotten waylaid in the road, and they dragged both. Yeah. Yeah, well, I'll let you know because they got dragged off to the Goblin Den, and Clark sent off Gundren with the map on out to Cragmaw Castle, which you're not really sure where that's at. Northeast. Northeast. Yeah, it's actually on the map, and I think y'all. Let's see. I'll show y'all a Sword Coast. So you've got this map, and Thunder Tree. You'll see is northwest. I got to get my east and west right, but northwest of the main Neverwinter Woods. There, it's an old ruin. You know that south east of Connieberry, which is another ruined town, is where the somewhere out in that area where the orcs are coming out of a place called Reverend Tor, and you've got two different directions to go. Plus, I'm sure there's more to find. Did y'all go get the supplies and all that you found in the Goblin? I think I may have. Did I miss telling y'all that? So let's see. I'll go back. Okay, so what? Well, you've got the Ettermath Orchard, where the old ex-retired adventurer. He was. He let you know that he was waiting for Sildar, and he wanted. His name was Doran Ettermath, and he, was very much, wanting the Red Brands to be taken care of, and concerned that, this time, once where Sildar was at, that was going to be part of what Sildar was going to be taken care of. But y'all have kind of dealt with that a little bit now. He also he had actually heard that there's a place called the Old Owl Well, which is which is up by Connieberry. That there's some prospectors had come out of that area after being attacked by zombies, and he's heard of, it was only a couple of times it's happened, but something else is going on up there. But the Old Owl Well you're gonna have to, you don't know where it's at, but he can tell you it's up by Connieberry, south of Connieberry, and he's concerned about something maybe stirring up there. Let's see. You spoke with the Miners Exchange, I believe. Y'all spoke with the run of that, Halia, and she was looking for some letters that the Red Brand's leader Glassstaff may have had in his person, because he's got some correspondence with somebody. There's somebody else pulling the strings around here, and it's causing some of this uproar, and she's wanting to get her hands on that. And I think that's all y'all have found so far. The Townmaster's one that he's giving out he's one of the ones that once the orcs dealt with, that are off the Tribor Trail, east off the Tribor Trail. Cody is responding, reminder. Well, you haven't found you haven't found any place. You've got, he's just a provisions house. He's got livestock and goods like that. He doesn't have that type of equipment and stuff that you're talking about. Okay. No, not his. No. Who? Yeah, not the. Yeah, the. Sure. Let's go back to the main map. So. Uh-oh. Gonna have to find out. You're in an inn. So, said innkeeper, what would you like to know? Barth, the Toblin said, what What information can I disperse upon you, good sir? That's easy to do. You just got to go down to the Lion Shield Coster. It's the big building on the other side of the town, the main town open square area. It's a big blue building right across the street from the town hall. And you walk in there and ask for Lenine. It's Lenine Greywind, lovely woman who runs the Coster, and she provides those kind of supplies for anyone such as yourself. Anytime for you good people, for taking care of the woodcutter's wife and finding that all out. I'm happy to oblige and give you that information. So, aren't you Mac? Yeah, oh boy. Yeah. I'm not, yeah, depends on the machine. Let's give it a sec. Let's see what happens. Yeah, the book, yeah. Okay. So, yeah, so now you know there is the Lion Shield Coster. There's a place where adventuring gear can be found. And you also had was one of the other people you met, and that was at the shrine, Sister Grayley, or however you say her name. The shrine's right across from the north part of the town, in the town little square there. And she wanted to. She's interested in finding and speaking with the Banshee that's north of Connieberry, somewhere up there, about some old magic that she's a magic book, and she believes that the Banshee named Agatha might have some answers for that. And she has a silver comb that she can give you if you want to take on the task to give to her to try to flatter Agatha's vanity, and might be able to trade the comb for some answers. So, that's right. Gave him a crossbow and some bolts, sent him on his. Nope. No trouble the Goblin could get into at all with that. You had to go over. Not in the inn. There's not any rapiers. Mar looks like left, and he had it on. So Mar trotted off, and. And you see that, Mar. Anybody else? They're just all. I'm waiting on what everybody else is doing. Yeah, in the chat. Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah, no. As soon as you walk in, you see a woman come up out of the back room, and she gives you kind of the look over, and she says, "Well met. Welcome to the Lion Shield Coster." purveyor of adventuring wear and goods, and she has lots of gear, pretty much anything you'd find in the adventuring gear in the player's handbook, actually. So those anything in the adventuring gear, so your basic adventuring gear. So though she's looks a little row. Character. Whatever the cost is in the book right now. So, yeah. Did you have it? There you go. Okay. She's, no, player's handbook, and then go to equipment and venturing gear. She'll buy some stuff. She wants to look at them. She she has a table where you can kind of lay down some stuff. She goes, she's a little light on goods because she's had some a couple of supply runs have been ambushed of late, coming in off the Tribord Trail to the west, and she's been kind of concerned. And I need Zune, Mana, Anilius, and Kaz. You four, give me perception, your recollection, which would be kind of, I guess, perception or, it's more of something that you remember. That's history of the world and all that. I'm worried about. It's just a perception. Well, Kaz perceives it's daytime. There we go, man. It's got one. Okay, and and we're off with the ones. Okay. Well, it's under weapons. Yeah. So you have to look. Yeah. So prices at Venture Gear. You can look at the weapon. So, but I'll have to, so she's gonna have that. So but Mana remembers. So you're gonna remember, Mana, that when you're walking in, that you looked at, you saw the sign at the front, and it was a lion shield. It was a blue line painted on a wooden shield, kind of a insignia and all that. And you happen to remember seeing that such insignia on many of the crates that were in the Goblin's hideout. Just so you know, you remember that. Don't know what you want to do with that information, but yeah, more. That's good. You can make an offer. Yeah, the default price. What you see in the and what you see in the table is fine. Yeah. Okay. Make it simple right now. We're fine. We're fine right now. So we're playing it out, and just like I said, we're all playing it out, having a little fun, going with the flow. How do I sound, everybody? Okay. I've got a whole new microphone and setup. Yeah. So, yeah. I have a compressor mic. I'll have to look. I'll send you the spec setup. I built a whole brand new machine, and I've got a mixer board sitting here now, and a whole deal. I moved my offices upstairs. A big change was going on. It was taking me a couple of weeks to get it all done because of what I'm wanting to do with the stream and the quality and all that. And that headset was just horrible, but good for gaming. But yeah, I went into Guitar Center and bought some stuff, and Really, really happy with the sound of this. It was just a little time tweaking it all is what it took. But yeah, I'll send it in an email and you'll have it all. I'll send some pictures too and put it in an email so you can kind of see the setup. You're good. Sales spare, short sword, boy, 50%. Okay, so anybody else need to buy some stuff? So she does not have the skills to identify any of the magical items. Now you have some jewels or gems and stuff like that. It doesn't have that quality, but she would say to go down to Holly at the Miners Exchange. She probably will know more of what they're worth and can give you some pricing on that. She says she might not be totally fair about it, but she can definitely give you the rundown on that. The magical items, she is unable to. That is going above her pay grade, and what's listed in the gear, what's listed for the price in the actual book. You're talking. Well, if you have identified, let's see what y'all haven't identified. You have got, let's take a look. Unidentified items. That's not magical. That's not. Well, I thought y'all did. Hold on now. So, I'm trying to. Yeah, that's right. I'm looking at it. So far, let's go. While we're sitting here, let's go back to. We've been to the Goblin area. So in the den, what was the parcel? Sildar's Gill, some gold and silver pieces. Okay, and then Clark's Cave. What was there? Oh, there were some potions of healing, but did y'all split that out already? Or did I not give that to y'all? Well, then I just gave that away now, didn't I? Yeah, I'm looking at that right now. There was some stuff that you found in the alchemist room, and you grab that. You have several different gems, and in Clark's Cave it looks like I may not have well, you're not sure what they are, but so I just gave you some new stuff, and I just kind of told y'all what they were, so I'm gonna go in it, you got lucky, my big mouth. So there we go. Alright. There's that. You got 2 of those. And the rest of it you're not sure. Yeah. And so that's the only things. That was the magical items I was trying to remember that y'all have found so far, because you've only been actually, and then we're down in the we went down into the hideout and whoa, yeah, okay, this is my bad, guys. I am cheaping y'all out. So here we go. I didn't give y'all these. Boy, I'm the bad DM now. I may have to take back that email I sent y'all. So there's, yeah, thanks, yeah. Okay, there's that. Okay, the armory, y'all didn't find that. Yeah, y'all went and found all that, so that's good. And you found the beaver pelts, that's good. And the workshop, which was the alchemist room, Y'all have that. You just got to identify. Okay, so those are the things I missed. My bad. So, and oh boy. Okay, so. Oh. Okay, so here's this parcel. And let me see, one of them. Travel hose. Okay, that one's got to go away. So how do I edit that one? Alright. Okay. My bad. So there you go. You have found several. I identified 2 potions, but you have some more that are in the list now. Yep. And you found a scroll. There was a scroll. There were 2 scrolls. My bad. And okay, see, that's what I'm missing. Okay, let me pull those out. There you go. Let's see, I knew that y'all had some. Okay, I will pull those out. And what about the other potions? There were several potions. Yeah. Okay, there's plenty of stuff there now. Okay, so, but okay, are we done at the with the line shield? You bought some stuff. She's kind of giving you that she's a little low. You know, she appreciates the stuff there, and she reviews that she heard about news travels fast about taking out the red brands, and or at least taking out their hideout and rescuing the wife. The kids, and that hopefully somebody can put an end to the raids that are happening to the caravans that are coming in from the west, because she's got several loads of supplies that are missing. There you go. And she puts a $50 gold piece reward out on the table for you if you can find the goods that she's lost. Say what, Mana? You don't. You put it in your AC. If you're going to buy a shield, I need to know. So you would. Well, you've already. Yeah, you're in. Yeah, you already got the bonus. Oh, does it really? Let me see that. Oh, that is cool. Yep. Yep, I see it now. Yeah. Yep, I see it. Very nice. Okay, so what are we doing, folks? We were worried about that. Yeah, she offered the ward on. She had. Let's see. She had the Halia had the. She was looking. So she's if you're gonna take out the leader, a guy named the Glassstaff, and bring me the. She wanted to look at the letters that he had probably on his person or somewhere where his hideout where his room was at. That she wanted to know more about his. Communication, what he's up to. Mm-hmm. The goblin hideout. That's right. So, Kaz, he just dropped that bit of knowledge in your ear. Say what, Kaz? There you go. All right. Anybody? Bueller? You might have. Well, you. Kaz, who visited the town master? Yeah, there was a map in there on the wall. Yeah. Yep. It's right across. It's right across the street from where you're at right now, the big red building. Right here. Yeah, you don't know that. That's true. So Mars questioning. So. All right. Not sure what you're wanting to do again, Mana. So we all have plenty. You've got plenty of ideas. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay, so where's the cat going? Okay. All right, the cat's going to the tap house. Mar, you're headed down to the miners exchange. Right here. Yep. This one right here. That blue building. All right. What is everybody else doing? Okay. It's all right. Okay. All right. So we walk on into the miners exchange, and there's activity going on, and so Nahalia steps out from behind. She's doing her normal working. She's interacting with a few miners and kind of sees you, and once she kind of finishes up them, she motions you over to a corner area, and she greetings to you, and what news do you have with the Red Brands? So, heard you've been up into the manor and all that. What's happened? She kind of looks sideways, looks at the rest of you. That's good to know. You've got some gems. Oh boy. So we have got, let's see. You've got some gems. Let me find where they're at. Let's find out. You've got some jewelry here too. So she's going to lay this all out for you. What she makes her worth. That one you already have. Yeah. Let's see. Potion. Okay, you've got which you had. Okay, that you don't know what that one is. There's 2 potions. Okay. I know. I'm sure she doesn't know what the bottles of stuff are. Even though she recognizes, yes, she does. She recognizes one of them, looks at it, and she thinks that, which one is it? She goes, that looks to be mercury. That she thinks is in one, yeah. So she knows. So there you go. Yeah, she kind of identifies a few of the items that you've got there, folks. Right? She doesn't know. There's 2 potions that you have. She doesn't know what those are. And who has the scrolls? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So the 2 other bottles, she's not quite sure. She hasn't seen any of that, but whatever it is, she don't know what it is. So, yeah. Actually, red jewel. 2 of these. Actually, okay, hold on a second. There's some redundancies in here. There we go. So, okay. So y'all can split it. I mean, you can cash it in. You're going to get, she'll give you, looking at what you got, she'll give you, if you want to cash some of it in, she's willing to give you 75 silver, she's willing to do a 75% trade of the value of what you've got to someone. You can try to do a persuasion check on her if you would like. So she has, let's see. Yeah, boy. Yeah. Okay. Anybody else want to try? All right, let me roll. That's the right. So far, she has that definitely a barter's look in her eye, and she's not moving off her 75%. You're selling off some of the stuff she's identified for you. Yeah. So she's got, like I said, you've got 2 garnets. She'll give you, she'll give you some cost. You want to sell? You guys want to sell the 2 garnets? Okay, so all right, so here we go. So that's 2 cloaks, bracelets, the potions. Okay, so somewhat. All right, so you got 2 potions of healing. Someone needs to take those. You don't want to sell those to her, I would think. Pull it out, right? Nope. Man, hold on. Pull. I want you to pull them out because I'm getting ready to sell this stuff off, and if you leave it in the party inventory, it'll get sold. Someone, someone, Nelius, grab the potions of healing. Yeah, that's what we're doing. Yeah. Yeah. There's one. Yep. Thank you. There we go. So let's see. So I'm hoping that these unidentified. I would assume that the identified items don't get sold off. And drag all those out. Okay. That would be. Well, do you want to sell that off? Put it back in the item list, and you got to give it to her to identify, right? Because you're not sure what it's worth. There we go. Let's see. How about that? Anything else, gentlemen? And lady. There we go. Nelius didn't detect anything off of it. Okay. And the dirty cloaks she doesn't want, and so we'll just it's all done now. So okay, so and then you've got all this gold. You guys can split it out, or you can leave it in the party inventory. I know that's what I'm saying. Does everybody want that? There you go. Yep. There you go. So you guys are good. All done. So there, yeah. So there you go. She is giving you bartering on that, and she is still, reminds you that she's still wanting to know more about Glassstaff, and if you've got looking for some letters from him, and who you asking? Yeah. Yes. Yeah, she's one of. Yeah. Yep. Okay, so those letters, let me go back and pull those up, and all right. So you give her the letters, and they talk about where. There was a book written in Dwarvish that Kaz, you knew about, just so it talked about the history of that, so she knows some of that, but where are the letters? I'm trying to find. Yeah, Kaz has got that. I'm just trying to. Okay, that I was looking at the wrong derp. Okay, so in the let's see, former. I just saw them. Okay, here. So she looks over it, and I think you guys remember. somebody. Yeah. Yeah. And the somebody, no, the name of the Ilarno, it's addressed to, and you see this information, and she kind of looks over it, and I'm wondering who's Ilarno, though. She hasn't heard that name, and knows about the dwarf, has heard about the dwarf, but that, kind of concerned that they maybe what they're looking for, they need some more research, and then we need to know more about what's going on. And I think Droop told y'all, what, do y'all remember what Droop told you? Anybody? Yeah, so there's Cragmaw Castle where some other bugbears and a person, and they know, and someone named the Black Spider is controlling things from this old castle, and the Black Spider is who's looking for the Wave Echo Cave, but Droop didn't really know where that castle was at, but he knows that that's where someone else is running some base of operations. So putting all that together, there's some more work that you guys need to do to figure out what's happening in this area. You can at least tell that. So she thanks you for the letters, and she goes, do you have anything else to report back to her? So, yeah. And boom. Anybody else? Anybody? Yep. Oh boy. So, and so while y'all are doing that, the cat, and at least your cat, you can check in with the cat every now and then, and there has been no activity going on at the pub, at the tap house, the Sleeping Giant tap house. The dwarven bartender, the owner, the female dwarf, she's a little, a little crusty and a little agitated because there's been no customers really of late during the day. So, a little perturbed. Nope. Yep. Nope. No one. So yeah. So in Sildar. Mm-hmm. Well, now, Anilius, how are you two talking? You wandered off very far. Get back over there. There you go. So you guys, crew cache notices Sildar is coming out of the town hall. Yep. So Sildar comes, while y'all are coming out of the miners exchange, Sildar approaches y'all and once again, wishes you a fine day, and talks to you and, asks, what, wants a kind of understanding of what happened in the hideout. So, give him, well, he's just finding out, he was asking about what happened there, and yep. So yeah, and so he talked about the Cragmaw Castle, and he goes, he goes, keep, he'll lay out 500 gold to the party if you keep up the pressure on the goblins and find this castle to defeat or drive off the tribe's chieftain, and you might, keep looking, searching the lands around the tribal trail for more of the raiding parties, to see if by chance, you can find more information for what's going on, and interrogate, kill, whatever you can do to find out where the exact location of the castle's at. So well, you've got several places that are going to be, that are several days ride, whatever you. Yeah. Yeah, you have. You've seen it in the Town Master's Hall. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Now, remember now. So, once again, y'all have a map that shows you some of the area. All right, so we are going to venture off. All right, so there you go. How long does that familiar last until it dies? Okay, that's all I couldn't remember. So okay, nope, it's fair enough. So we will. Okay. Gotcha. So I'm trying to see. I don't have any outdoor maps. That is just killing me. All right. So we're going to venture. Well, we're just going to venture out onto the map. So let me throw that up there. Just the standard map will do for now. And so put that back. Everybody should have it. And come on out. Man, what are y'all doing? I'm just not even going to read it right now. Okay. So everybody, you guys should come on out. So So what's going to be is each grid is you get about halfway up. You got about a 2-hour ride up, a little bit more. So you're going about halfway. If you're going to head east on the trail, correct? Is that right? Okay. So let's get y'all on the map just in case, because you never know what trouble you might get into. Not that I would bring trouble to y'all, but okay. All right. Okay. So we are venturing up the trail, and everybody kind of gets to the main turnoff, and you start heading west, right? And yeah, we are east. You got to no. My directions are off. I keep getting them backwards. I don't know why. So nope, you're not. That is me not getting it right. So let's see. So we get there, and we're going to. Well, you could just you hover over your mouse and yeah. All right, so. Several days. Okay, so you've got a 3-day. So you're going to get it's 3 days to get up to Connieberry. Okay, so you can get about a third of the way, and it's going to be nightfall. So I'll put you we'll put you in this grid right here. Okay. Alrighty. Anybody? What are we going to do? So we can go into party sheet. You guys can, under your order area, kind of set up what we're going to do for kind of like a camping configuration. And Okay, so yep. So what did you search for? You're just kind of in a prairie area. You see tracks and all that, but you don't see anything immediately in the area. No. You can take but it's getting to be dusk now, so all right. Okay. So in the party sheet, let's get ourselves a kind of a campfire area and kind of designate. This is your campfire, just in case. So, how everybody's kind of situated and who's taking first watch and kind of where you'd be, that's looks good to me. So first watch goes by and you got 3 watches. First watch goes by and nothing happens. So, all right. There you go. And well, Okay, so who's on second watch? Give me some perception checks, please. And guess what? Well, you need to. It's you got as you're sleeping. Yeah, there's basically, well, y'all heard something kind of stomping up into the night, and you hear the grunts of what you detect to be an owl bear is coming toward the camp. And I will give the two on watch can get a surprise. So you kind of detected that was coming. That's fine. Yep. And the rest of you, everybody needs to give me an initiative roll, but I'm going to give. So. Well, you were already in surprise mode anyway, Mana. So yeah. Yeah. Yep. There we go. Oh boy. So, yep. So the two of y'all get okay, so Manny, you ran off to hide, and who's putting Neelius, you're gonna lay the hands on him? Burning hands, so get that out of the way. So, there. Right. Yeah, big owl bear. So yep, I shrunk her down there. All right, so you got the owl bear, and you hear that definitely wakes everybody up, and we will start at. All right. So Zune, you were up first, and from the dim light fire, you hear something kind of off to the east. Not quite sure. Mm-hmm. So we're going to bring the owlbear into the combat tracker, and actually look in the party sheet. So, and I pulled it off. It's in your party sheet now. Go to the party order. So that's going to detail, and so yeah. So Mana, you're off hiding, and Anelius, you ran up and laid hands on it, correct? So position your, that'd be right there then. Okay, and Zune ran up and hit it. Yeah, so there you go. Thank you. All right, Mana, you're up. It's Mana in your party sheet. Go to the order tab, and then you'll combat tracker's there, but yeah, you got to scroll down. It's at the bottom. He's rolled poorly. That's fine. Okay, move over by the owlbear. It's not on the map. Open the party sheet and go to the order tab. It's on that. It's where y'all. It's your campsite. Yeah. Okay, so move your character over there. Say that again. Yeah. Yeah. It was yeah, it was easier to do it there. So, yeah. All right, man, are you going to move? It's not okay. Open up your party sheet. Go to your and okay, and go to the order tab. Yeah, yeah. There you go. Okay. Yeah. Yes. There you go. There you go. Yes, you would get advantage on the behind the attack, but you've got a sneak attack feat, so um, gotcha. Okay, so roll your attack with advantage. Did you drag? Yeah, but I want to. I know, I got it. You got to drag it on the owlbear. There you go. So now you got to hit. Now, mm-hmm. Drag it and lay it down. No, no, do it on the combat tracker. Yeah. Bingo. Nicely done. All right. Pass your turn. Have you got anything else you're going to do? All right. Pass it up. Mm-hmm. Okay. 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 Cat just going to pass its turn, I would hope. Unless Anelius wants it to attack. Yeah, so. Here, well, I'm going to. Nah, I was going to pull it out of the. I'm going to pull it. Yeah. There he goes. Crew Cash, you're up. Mm-hmm. All right. Yeah, owlbear is surrounded, and so it's going to decide who to attack here. And it is a straight ahead. So Zune, you're going to. You're fine. Well, okay, except go ahead. I'm sorry, I forgot Kaz was there. Go right ahead. I'm sorry. That was my. Holy moly! I didn't even catch that. Well, never mind. Owlbear's not going to do anything, is it? Apparently, it kills over and dies. Very nice. Wow, that was nicely done. So I'll just drag that owlbear, and they got put it in your inventory. All right, so. Well, owlbears are very big. You'll be doing that. Your second watch is up. You still you're gonna. What are you gonna do with the owlbear fur? You gonna carry it? That's a good question. Let me see. A owlbear. Let me see. Large ones. I don't. I have owlbears. Feathers cover a thick, shaggy coat of its bear-like body, and so it has fur and feathers. Some feathers around its head and all that. I'm assuming. So yeah. So I mean, man, are you really gonna try to skin it? Because you're gonna that pelt alone is going to be heavier than what you can carry. So well, you skin it, so there's a pelt sitting there. So we've still got one more watch. So who's doing the last yeah, that's fine. So, yeah. There. So, give me perception checks for the two of you. Pull that out. So, wonderful. Yep. Need another initiative roll, gentlemen. Y'all's knights are not going. I'm going to clear them out. And you guys are not getting a lot of sleep, apparently. Alright, we got it all rolled up. Alright, so, yep, so in the distance you see these lovely creatures. Can I put them on? Oh, that didn't quite work. So, It comes trying to sneak in to do some. Why did I just do that? I thought that one. There we go. All right. Yeah. You two can get, if you guys see these creatures coming across the they're coming out of the forest area from your north, coming toward the campsite. That'd be Crew and Kaz. Y'all gonna have it. You get a action before we go into combat. Who's up? All right. Okay. Kaz. Alrighty. So let's see. You're going to. Yeah, I was pulling it up just so I can see it. So, where is that? It's channeled. Is it channeled, Vinny? Okay, thanks. All right. So, second level. All right, you start turn dead effect. So let's start with that one. There's actually print your holy symbol. Speak it up. Each you can see they are. Okay, so you recognize them as ghouls. Go figure. And they need to make. So what is your DC save modifier for that? Yeah, but you get proficiency plus. Yeah. So your wisdom modifier plus proficiency. Add that up. $15. That's what I wanted to do. Okay, so first one fails miserably. Second one fails miserably. Hell, it might not even be a fight. I keep that up. Oh, we got a save. Okay. So the first two fail, and it's turned for 1 minute, and so one is going to be, let's go down to turned, and 12 is turned. Okay, so you see Crew, and they immediately start to back. I think that means they move away. Right. Any creature spends its turn trying to move far away as it can. Okay, there you go. So it's backing. They back up, and almost immediately they're. Yep. You can pick one of them. Sure can. Same thing with your crew, Cash. Now that it happened. Yeah, 7, 1. Okay. Sorry, 7 didn't move. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, that's never mind. So it's only Kaz gets number 12. Yep. Then you can. There you go. Okay, so these two will move off. They're 30 feet. Let's just put them right outside. All right, and now that puts us at the top of the order. Amanda, you're up first. Well, that's, yep, that's what they are. Yep. 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 Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Nelius, you're up. Okay. Well, you got. How did you cast all three? I didn't count. Sorry. There you go. Thank you. Yeah, there are. I've got the combat tracker now positioned on the screen. It covers up some of the chat. I can get more real estate. Okay, so Kaz, you're up. Yep. Bingo. You're not. Crew cash. Whap. Very nice. Let's see. You guys, we'll let you call your shots when you put them down. There you go. Ghoul 1 is moving another 30 feet away, so he's definitely out of reach now. So he moves. The second one, now they're turned, but does that, when you attack, does that stop the turn? Trying to get an effective principle for moving. If there's nowhere to move, the creature can use the dodge action. Well, it can. So it just wants to keep moving because they've got good ways to go across to get back into the tree line. So he's just got. What he would do is just then move out of your reach, crew, so you'd get an opportunity attack on 12 again. So. One moved, and then 12 is going to move another 30 feet, but you'll get to swing at him. And I'm assuming it's head then too after that, right? So yeah. Okay. So at 60, he's 60 plus feet away from you now, Zune. The last one. But this is the middle of the night, so you're not going to see him. You're human. So yeah, so that is going to outside of Kaz, Nelius, I guess you could see in the dark, right? The rest of you cannot. So yeah, y'all basically, yeah, you're going to hear them just outside of eyesight, you know, a battle taking place, and that's about it. So, nah, well, yeah, they could try, but there'll be a disadvantage on attacks and any ranged attacks. So, okay. You can try to do a perception roll. Yeah, you can see the kind of the outline of the from the starlight moonlight the ghoul. You can see where Kaz and Krukash are, and another 60 feet. You know, well, 30 feet from where they're at, running back toward the tree line is, you know, a ghastly shape, ghoulish shape. So. All right. Yep. Yeah, your eyes are still a little blurry from being woken up. So. Yep. There you go. So. Yeah, but she's a good, yeah, so 60 feet out. You can do a perception check to see if you see it. Okay. All right, you can see the ghoul's outline. Okay. That hit. All right. Anilius. Yep. Yeah, he's got dark vision. Yep, that's right. Yep. Yep. So firebolt hit. There you go. Kaz. No, well, you can't hear. So, I mean, what did you just went off the map? Where did you go? There you go. Well, he's a good. You would have to. He was at 60 feet. He'd moved on out of your range, so you could get within 30 feet of him. So, because no one really stopped him. He's out of close combat range. Yes. So. Mm-hmm. That'll do it. Oh, he's made a success. Oh, boy. So, that didn't do anything, right? Yeah. Yeah. Crew, you're up. Yeah, you got one close in the combat. The other one moved on out. The other one got no one. Yeah. So yeah, but yeah. So yeah. No. No. Yeah. Yeah. That's right. So go ahead, please. Yep. Moves you in 30. As you see it running. Yeah, okay. You can barely see it. So no, -2. I'll give you. But you missed anyway. So yep, it does. And that ghoul will then move on another. It's going to now book it, and it heads into the tree line. Yep. Taking a dagger with it. It's stuck in it. One of them you hit. You hit. Yeah. Yeah, you did. You lost the dagger there. Yeah, it ran off. So anyway, so that ghoul runs off, and the party gets a couple of. Isn't that nice? Let's see. Uh-huh. Actually, they have counters in the module. So, yeah, these were already pre-gen. There's some tables to roll on. So, I just have to find those. Okay, so put those in real quick. You got, well, not that. Yeah, that's exactly what I want. Nope. Wrong one. I wanted these two. Okay. So, Yep. Well, guess what? So now that happens. Yeah. Hold on. I'm gonna. Yeah. Go ahead. But here, let me open up. Yeah. I'm going ahead and doing that anyway. So. All right. And same thing with Zune. That puts you to the three of y'all just leveled from that little experience, and you change your. I think it's what 2700 is now the next jump, I believe. So if you'll change your yeah, it is. Yep. And the other three are getting close, but we'll get you there. Yep, 2700 is the next. Yep. And you can look real quick while we're sitting here. We'll pause here for a second if you want. Take a 5 minute. If anybody needs to. So we finished up the, while y'all are knocking the rest of that out, it's now daytime, and the party can now venture, basically. Looks like we're going to go another round. And actually that's going to give, we'll take out of initiative. I didn't mean to do that. Yes, you do. Then you just find food. That's all you get. Yeah. You let me, I mean, knowing that if you can find food for the whole group, then no, you don't have to take off rations then. That's a good call. Oh. Okay. Well, then you have a plentiful bounty of food in front of you that you hoard over in front of the rest of the group, right? And then give me a roll. Nope. Yeah. All right. Let me finally get some sleep. Nope. You left it there. You left it. So, but that's going to, okay, so Nilius, you're the only one, the elf can get, out of 4 hours, can get full back. You don't get the full ability, so basically you get one of your spell slots back then. Okay. Yeah. So I know you're gonna rush that, but I'm just saying we didn't get a full night's rest, so we're gonna try that again. So we'll go back to the campfire. So let's everybody. We'll put y'all back around the campfire. Whee! And who's gonna take first watch? So Mar's got first watch. So Mar, you're gonna sit yourself out, right? All right. Anybody else joining them? Or is it just Mar? All right. So, well, only one of you could do it. I would assume it would be smart in my, I'm trying to tell you run your party, but 2 people per watch. So, all right. So there we go. So I'll roll this bad boy up. Whee. Oh, what do we have? Hello. So give me perception checks, Mar and Mana, please. Yep. Come in. That's all right. Now can I grid? Can I shrink this grid? I don't think I can. Doesn't look like I can. That grid is what it is. So here, coming down the cotton trail. 3. How many? Let's see. 2, 14, 13. There we go. Okay. Both of y'all can see. Well, Nana can't, but Mar, you perceive that you see several but you can make out one. And you can, everybody give me initiative rolls, please. Okay, crew. Did we lose crew cash for a sec? Well, I know. So I'll just roll it for him real quick. Let's just do this. Good enough. He'll like that. Okay. So, Mar, you see what looks to be, definitely you can present, there are several there, but you see what looks to be some type of humanoid creature coming down, a group of them coming down the pathway toward you. That shirtless. Alright, so alright, and it stumbles. Well, he did. Yeah, you just saw him move back. You didn't see anything, so it's the top of the order now. So, yeah. So you're first up. Yeah, but you need to give me a. You're gonna. You can't really see from where they're at. So you can give me perception check first. If it's high enough, then I will give you. You're going to take a negative roll on any type of ranged attack. So give me perception. See if you can see them and make them out. Oh no, not really. No. So you'll be at a -2 if you try to do an attack on them. Alright. And pass your turn. Yeah, he may have lost. I mean, he shows connected, so. Well, I mean, that's a good question. I'm gonna. So while we're waiting on him, and let's see. So he's gonna move. He's always charged up, and yeah, yeah. So nope. So. Sorry about that. Okay, you're good. So we basically, you're up. I moved you up into a group of humanoids that came in, and you can recognize them once you moved in that it was, you know, a group of orcs. And I figured you would charge, so that's where we left you. You can take that back. That's right. So, yep. Okay. Yep. Go right ahead. All right, Zune. So you see, all right. So you see crew cache run off, and you hear some clash. But you're going to give me a perception check to see if you can kind of tell who they are, what you can see, because you're a humanoid. Nope. You'll take a -2 on any type of ranged attack unless you're going to run up there. Yeah, you can. Oh yeah, you can get up there, certainly. Yep. Okay, that's fine. Go right ahead. Well, now you can move up and attack. Unless you did. Yeah, you could have moved into attack if it's what you want to do. Yeah, you moved in. Yeah, you moved up, and yeah, it puts you within melee range of one of the orcs. Yep. Yep. And that's a kill. Oh, but you got. Well, you know, you only rolled a 2, so nothing happens, but you still get your critical damage. So. It didn't roll the critical damage though. Just rolled 1. He hadn't. Well, did you drop it on the right orc? It doesn't show that you critical hit the orc. Yeah. So. Yeah, so you had to. Yeah. So. Well, you got the damage. You don't even need, because that second, that was an unarmed strike on number 9. I would assume you were hitting on number 14. Okay, so you're gonna get 5 more damage then. So basically, right, you would get the double damage, and that's just basically like that. That'll do it. Okay, bingo. Now we're good. Pass your turn now, please. Okay, so 13 is going to move up and sees you attacking. And let me see, what do they get here? Okay, so it's and hit soon. Oh boy. Whop. Yeah. 14 is going to do the same thing. And misses. Alright. 16 is coming around this way and looks at crew cache. Hits. Mar, you're up. I'm playing around with it. It's an app on my iPad, and so yeah, I'm not worried about this. This is on my I'm not. I'm controlling it from my iPad. It's an app. It has a bunch of different scenes and sound effects on it. So, all right. Well, I've got Nightbot running on my Twitch. Yeah, I've got Nightbot. So, but yeah. Yep. That's right. All right. Nilius, you can see what's going on. You got direct line of sight on 16. Okay. What does that do? Very nice. Holy moly! Where's the? Okay, so that is in large. Yeah, I'm just looking. Thank you. 1 second. I gotta find that. What would that be? I need to know all this. So. No, wrong one. That's not the one I was looking for. Fight. Rage. Need to bring that up somewhere. Alright. Kaz, you're right there. Alright. Hey. Right ahead. Yeah. That's fine. Yep. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I gotta work on these noises. Alright, Nana, you're up. Okay. Oh boy. There you go. All right, pull it off and use it. Yep. Oh, almost. There you go. Yep. I want a different one. Let me see what this one does. Okay. Oh man. Oh man. Yes, please. Zune, you're up. Okay. There you go. Got close. Yep. Yep. Not today. York 13. Return the favor. But we'll miss. York 14. Is going to can. Looks at this beast. Oh, uh-oh. Oh, is 16? Oh, he is. Hold on, my bad. So we'll pull that off of crew cache. So why didn't it pull him off? I thought. Okay, my bad. Okay, so crew, you took too much damage. So. Alright, you took 16, so you only had 3. That's right. There you go. Okay, my bad. Mar, you're up. Alright, first you need to give me a perception check that you can see what's going on. Because they're out in the dark. You do. Okay. Good enough. Ho, whoa, hee-ho, hee-ha-ha. So, you receive advantage on all attacks versus the point from the remainder of the encounter. They only have disadvantage. Or that. Okay, so you still get your critical damage. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, pretty much. Yep. That's right. So that's Alright, Kaz. Okay. Alright. Alright. Well done. So that gives you alrighty, so we're out of that, and let's see if we can go into shift 2 now, right? Just, yeah, this there, you know, perception check. You can look at them. They have great accents, a couple of javelins apiece, and that's about it. Nothing else on them. So, who's taking the second watch? All right. All right. There we go. Let's see what happens in the second watch. Nothing. And who's doing third watch? Other two, who's left? Alright. Alright. And nothing happens. We get a full rest, guys. Nicely done. So, that was a full 8 hours of uninterrupted sleep, folks. There you go. Roll them up. All right. Are you looking at your action tab? Yeah, change it to standard. Change it to standard. That's why. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure what they're doing with that. Okay, so you guys get into. Alrighty, so we'll pull into old Connieberry. And what do y'all see? So let me move you in. So what you see is let me see. That's not what I want. Let's see. So it's a old town that lies in ruins, Connieberry, and kind of the trail runs right through it, and it's easy to. You can see that from the trail there is a. Let's kind of zoom in here. There is a path that kind of. The trail itself, the main trail itself, continues on eastward, but you do see a kind of a trail, a footpath that kind of runs off to the north, up and into the woods from there. It's not, let me see, I don't believe there is a map of Connieberry, basically just the map that y'all are on. So, yeah. That's, so you basically see from the ruins an old trail leads northwest into the woods, and that's basically all that's kind of noticeable of these ruins. There's really nothing really of notice from, you know. Say that again now. I'm sorry. Yeah. Go ahead. Use whatever you want to roll it, whatever's better for you. Well, you can see that there's definitely, you've got from where you're standing, it's easy to tell that there's been definitely, caravan tracks coming through the area, and they just kind of pass through. You see some type of track or some movement that goes up into the wood areas from that run northwest into the woods, and then you also see some footprints and some tracks that kind of lead south from the trail in that area. Okay. Which way? You've got two. You've got two ways. You've got two tracks. You got a trail. You do have a path that goes north, and then you have some tracks and trail. Not really a trail, but tracks that go south, kind of southeast and northwest. That are definitely not. From Connie Berry. Mm-hmm. All right. So, is that what? Anybody else? Okay. There you go. Mm-hmm. And that's what you see. Let me see. Are you? Why do I not have a map? You gotta be kidding me. They don't. I don't get that at all. Okay, so basically what you said is you crest the ridge, and this is basically just kind of going south from where you're at. You see which can definitely be some of the ruins of the old watchtower and a tent, but you don't see anybody. So. So basically, you can see that you've got the way to move in there. You have got to follow the footpath, which will kind of lead you in there, or it's kind of a way that the watchtower and the tent. It's kind of up. There's a slope that kind of moves. It's kind of set up a little high because it is a tower, so it's not flat. It's kind of up, up a little bit. But you can follow the path, or you can try to come up it from, just through off the terrain itself. The low-lying, it's prairie grass, stuff like that. And just kind of up and over the rubble of the ruin of a little surrounding wall that kind of goes around the little slope and the hill that it's on. Okay, so like this right here, let's do this. So this right here, you see where I'm drawing? Y'all see the circle? Yeah, that's kind of the tower's in the middle of that, so to speak, and the tent's kind of south of it. The tower's right here. Let's see, let's put the tower here. And there's a tent that's south of it. Okay. So, who's going where? Okay. No, well, you got it. Yeah, so you give me a roll. So I need so you gave me a stealth. So you're moving up. Okay, so where's everybody else? Kind of position yourself around that hill, guys. So you're coming up the trail. It's just coming straight from the north to the south. And where's everybody else? All right. I'm just kind of zooming in on the map a little. So it's a little, since this is all we've got. Well, Zune, where are you at? You're kind of, all right, there we go. So okay, so Mar and who you're going by yourself right now? Everybody else is just watching, right? Okay, I need to, as soon as you kind of get close, as you're moving past the tower toward the tent, give me a perception check, please. Okay, so you don't detect anything. So once you get close, so let's basically put you, when you're coming around the tower and the ruins, to the tent that is right here. We'll do it right here on the edge. Oh boy. So, and kind of shambling out of so yeah, your cat's somewhere. What did you do with your cat? So, well, there you go. So, basically, as you got around the corner, you basically hear some, and it kind of, you see some kind of unfriendly humanoid creatures come piling out of the doorway of the tower. You're coming, yeah. So they more than just sensed you. So they're coming out, and you get they haven't seen you yet, but they felt they knew something was there. So yep. So they come. Oh boy! So I can see now that we're going to. All right. So this is going to be fun figuring this out. All right. That's what I'm. Yeah. Yeah. That's better going to be. Thank you. I'm derp. Okay. So let's get rid of the campfire. Whee. Oops. And let's position. So let's move everybody. Let's see. Let's put y'all back here. And man, while you're there, and these some bitches. So there we go. This is going to be just a lot of fun here. Okay, so yeah, so basically that's a horrible rendition of my, but I don't want any comments. So okay, so they just kind of come piling, they sensed food. You didn't look long enough. So, all right. So everybody. So give me initiative rolls, gentlemen and lady. Yeah, close enough. Yeah. So, yeah. Everybody done? All right. So, seeing that happen. Well, crew, why is it not taking? Yeah, there we go. There we go. Crew, you're up. Yeah, there's no. You can see them kind of mulling out of the. You can see several coming out of the tower. Let's put it, making their way. Just kind of felt they were stirred by food. The same as 5. Mm-hmm. Oh boy. All right. Roll an extra D8. And there it goes, yeah. Yeah, we'll add it on. Mm-hmm. All right, so an extra 6. There we go. Okay. It did. It's. I added the extra. I added the extra 6 to it automatic myself. Yeah. So, but it's kind of running. I'm seeing a little lag here. So, but that hit, and you hear a whack, and it crumples. Yep. And, all right. Okay. Pass your turn, please. Mana. Just gonna shoot yourself in the foot. Yeah, you're gonna see, you can give a shot at 9 from where you're at. So the tower's kind of obscuring your viewpoint to any of the rest of them because you're kind of down looking up from. So I can give you that's a tower. Yeah, that's a kind of a tower. Yeah, my bad drawing. Yeah, I don't have a map here. I'm gonna go back through and find maps from the rest of the stuff. This is sad. You hit. All right. So, yep. Okay. As soon as the roar and the clash and all that, this you see someone kind of walk out of the tent and yells out, "What is the meaning of this?" And is looking around and sees Krukash and just kind of is sitting there. And you kind of see it holds up his hand, and the zombies kind of stop in their tracks. Krukash, this is what you see. And he yells out to you, "That is the meaning of this." And so the mage kind of waves his hand a little bit, and you kind of see some zombies kind of pour back in. They kind of start. Give me a crew. Give me an intelligence history check, please. Actually, let's see. Intelligence. Yeah. actually make that Arcana. You're the only one who can see. An Arcana check. Oh well, hell, okay. Well, you recognize his kind of when he was waving his arms and doing all that. You saw some tattoos that were kind of covering his arms, and you can tell that you've recognized them before and heard of them. They're necromantic tattoos, symbols on his arms. I did. I've doing some studying and raised them up to protect me just while I'm doing some studies of this area. He was trying to do some research and studying the orcs. There's some orcs in the areas that have been giving him trouble, and he's found since they know where he's at, he's been sort of doing his and enjoying his time here in the area. He's raised them up because they have been pestering him, and by raising the zombies up, he's kept the orcs at bay, and so. Oh yes, I know they're farther south from here. You can, once you go over another rise or two, you'll see their trail. Yeah, they're directly south from this where we're at. Can't miss it. They live in the side of a hill in a cave area. Nelius, you moved up to take a look. Give me an intelligence history check. And you see, you could tell by when you come closer and looking at the garb he's wearing that he is, land called Thay. It's far east of here. From the wizard, the patterns you see, it's a school of magic, of necromancy. So you can definitely know that he is, from where he's at, and that, whether it means good or bad to you, not really, but you just, recognize that it's truly what he is a necromancer. So, well, if you do, yeah. If you know some about it, go right ahead. You can reveal it then. So, you're back. You're back there. You guys haven't stood. We're not out of combat yet. So, as he's, he's looking at, he hasn't done anything yet. So that's all he's been asked. So, was making my way. Well, I raised the zombies because, like I said, these orcs in here were. Well, I'm in the search. I believe, and there's a banshee in the area that I would like to speak to. And so he hasn't gotten close to her yet because he has got a question for her, and he hasn't dealt with the banshee before. And if y'all know where she's at, I would ask of you to ask her a question for me to find out an answer that I'm searching for about this tower. I'm trying to find some more history about this tower in this area. And she may have the answers that I'm looking for. And I'm willing to pay for it. I have a few gold pieces if you're so inclined. Go ahead. Kaz, what do you say? So because you can, if you have an opportunity, if you found the banshee, it seems to be a little. I see some blank stares in y'all's eyes, but she's just north, up at the trail area. You can't miss her area once you get up into the woods, up into the forest line. You'll be able to see her abode. I want to know the name of the wizard who built this tower here at the old well. Find some more information about him. I'm seeking out who this was. When we know more about his name, I can find out more about his power, what he was doing in this area. But it's perplexing me. Well, yeah, the other only two up there, but right now they're still in those two are the only ones that are have got movement. I mean, you can move up, but you won't be able to attack. It's already been your turn. So, okay. So. Oh, little one, no one demands of me. They're just here to protect me. Pay them no mind. I called them off of you. They're not forbidden to me, maybe to you. I've studied their ways, studied the dead ways for a long time. I'm a good master of them. They'll behave. He's pushing them back into. You can kind of see that he's moving them into. So, would y'all be of interest in finding the banshee for me and asking her that great question? I'm sure she knows. She's been around this area for quite some time. Okay, so anybody else? He's got a tiny jeweled box. It's worth about 25 gold pieces that he has found, and he's more than willing to give it to you in payment for finding the banshee and asking her that question. He's put him back into the tower. He says, little one, I'm sorry that disturbs you, but it does not disturb me. That is something that I study and practice. You know, and he calls them off, but he will not unsummon them. He says if it bothers you, he says you freely, you know, you may remove yourself. He will not send them after you. But he has them here for his protection, and he's not letting them go. He wants no qualms, no fight with anybody. He is not here to fight, he's here to study. But he knows that the orcs will return at night, and he has no power or the ability to take them all on by himself. So the zombies give him protection that he needs. So, sure. So he says, I must resume back to my studying. And so, you know, he says, continue back up north through the ruins into the trail there, and you will find Agatha. If you are so inclined, if you may remove the orcs from this area, then I would have no need for the zombies' protection, and I will unsummon them. I will give you that much. If it will calm the little one. Someone give me a nature check. So let me see what y'all will know about banshees. Well, where is? Okay. Yeah. You don't seem to think that he's speaking of truth. Yeah, he's not. He will, you know, he wishes no qualms. He just not with the fight. You know, he has power. You can tell that, but you know, he really, you know, has been studying the area, and yeah, you feel he's on the up and up. Here's the problem, though, Mana. You don't know that. You really want to know the truth. You saw zombies come out, yes, but you don't know he's a necromancer because they haven't told you what they've seen. Or did you, crew? I know you said something about zombies, but did you call him, there was a necromancer up here? Okay, all right, then that's fine. That's fine. Yeah, I just remembered that. So yeah, it's true, man. And so you would know that he's got some necromancy skills, but you know, he's not budging off of that. You can tell. So let's see, ban. Yeah. So Kaz will know that banshees are a form of undead elf, and maybe Anilius, you probably would know too. They're undead remnants of an elf. So blessed with great beauty, and they failed to use their gifts to bring joy into the world. So you know. They have a, you know, the kind of their face is, you know, tangle of hair and, you know, wispy rags, you kind of cover them, but so it's they're old female, they're spirits of old female elves. So So he says, he wishes, he says, please come back to him. If you have time, I need to get back to my studies. And he you see him go back into his tent. And so at the moment, you're all out of combat for the moment because zombies are back in the tower and he's back into his tent. So, you kind of hear out of the castle, out of the tower, some groaning. Yep. So what do y'all? So back to the main map. So you're gonna move. All right. So move on up north of Coneyberry into those tree lines of the wood, please. Kind of where you're going. All right. And you kind of move into the woods, and here's what you see. Mm-hmm. So you're going to walk up to the door? Well, you got to walk up to the door to do that. You can't do it from where you're at. Okay, so you can look all far away the door you want. Looks like a ramshackle door. So roll me a. You don't notice anything. Nope. Say what, Zune? So, oh, yep. Yep. Mm-hmm. All right. Okay. As soon as you two walk in, you hear from there, "Foolish mortals, what do you want here? It is only death if you seek me out." You just kind of You just kind of see her flicker. She's at the other end of the room there, you know. But I sent you the picture of what she looks like already, you know. But she's just kind of floating there, but she's not done anything. What do you want here? I ask once again. So, you've got the necromancer has asked you about the name of. Yeah, I know. So, Kaz knows. So, and Ilias shall know. So, you've got from the necromancer. He's wanting to know the name of the wizard who created the tower, and Sister Grayley gave you a silver comb. And she's looking for a location of a spell book that belonged to a legendary mage named Bowgentle. And she feels, you know, she said, give her this comb. So, what? One second. When she goes, she kind of, you know, smiling at you, and you know, and she asks you this. She tells you this. So. She kind of laughs when she sees the silver comb and says pretty much, yep. Yes, that old tome. Yes, I traded that book to a necromancer named Cyrnoth from the city of Erebor more than 100 years ago. I don't know what became of the book, but, you know, I do know that that's where it last was given to an old necromancer many years ago. You may put who's got the comb? Who's got the silver comb? Who's holding it? Well, someone's got to have it. That's fine. Well, she says, just put it on the table. Leave it there on the table. There's, you know, rickety table in the middle of the room. Yeah. So. Now, move on. I've asked your question. I've answered your question. I need nothing more from you.
The necromancer that she traded the book to was named Sirnoth, Tsernoth, from the city of Erebor, Iriaebor, more than 100 years ago. But that was the last she saw of the book. That's what she said to you. The Sister Grail, the Sister Grail at the shrine. Yeah. So, yeah, and you see her. You've wasted my time. You bother me, and you see her fade from the room. Well, so you're going to head back south, and I'm sorry, go ahead. Yep. Yeah, I was going to say, you guys are going to head on south, and you'll start your search next session for looking for where you think the orcs are hiding out in the mountainside of this area, in these hills. So you see tracks, but it's going to take you some time. Just look at it that way. So I believe that's where we'll end it up, gentlemen. Any questions? Anything? Yep. So I just added so you should be all full up on XP now. Yeah, you're getting close. Yep. All right. The next one. Yeah. Yep. So get you moving forward there. All right, guys. What's good? Like I said, I should, unless for some reason I'm stuck up in Pittsburgh, I'll email out. But I'm getting out. We fly out first thing, I think like 8 in the morning from Pittsburgh on a direct flight back to Dallas. So outside of being just a little tired, we'll, as of now, we'll still have the session unless something happens trip-wise, then y'all will know. But it looks good to me. Anything else comes up, email me, and I appreciate it, and we'll catch you next time then. All right?